Well, welcome everybody to our last episode of our podcast, which is about the book Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. And today we're going to talk about the last two parts, which is part 7 and 8, which is A Society of Addicts, and Becoming a Leader, which is section or part 8. Um, throughout the book, we try to relate every topic to management skills and how they're going to help us in the future and like examples of real world examples. So we're going to start off with part 7 um, of the book, and pretty much the main point of part 7 is about business culture and how it develops a systemic addiction to performance and making the numbers a significant part instead of like really focusing on employees or like their health and the relationship within the organization. Do you guys remember seeing anything about that in the book?
Yeah, in my case I do. I can remember some points of this part 7 that try to tell us that nowadays modern society has become addicted to the instant gratification, which
Hmm.
is totally fueled by dopamine. So this explains how does technology and social media have contributed to this addiction and leading to negative effects on mental health and interpersonal relationships.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, anybody else want to add anything to that?
Sinek also highlights the importance of real human interaction and the ability
Hmm.
of leaders to create a safe and supportive environment where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas and working together.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely, definitely. This part really, or actually, they used like a metaphor about it. It was about like the fever epidemic, where doctors like didn't realize, they were spreading disease through their own practice, and this relates to modern business because like it's that addiction where it's only the pursuit of like performance metrics and profit, which is unhealthy, and we need to find a way to like uh, really see the human aspect of working with other individuals. I think I remember a quote. Mm, Let me try finding it. I don't remember the quote exactly, but it was pretty much saying that although like science and data could really help businesses, it's really about um like the human aspect of it. So that's pretty important. Does anybody want to add anything to that part 7? Any interesting facts? Anything they learned from that section? Oh.
Well, I'm talking a bit again, but something that I would like to add at the same in the same way is that Simon Sinek emphasizes that yeah, and I can remember some parts of this class with George of management skills where we were
Mhm.
talking about the workaholics, that
Mhm.
there was this sort of addiction in the people that has a job, that have job,
Mhm.
that they just wanted to focus on that performance metrics, as Jesus says, on just
Mhm.
making profits, just making money, but they aren't really aware of their mental health. How does that um, makes them work or make them um, make them better or worse in what they are doing? So it's very important that, as Simon Sinek says, to really have some some work to do on that. Yes.
Yeah, it's a really good point you just said right now because it plays perfectly to part 8, which was becoming a leader. And this part proposes that the solution is for leaders to prioritize service, to employees over pursuit of abstract metrics and profit. It points to like a 12-step program as an AA, like Alcoholics Anonymous. Like, you know, those programs they have, it's pretty much the same, where it's helping others overcome addiction as a model, suggesting that creating trusting relationship based on oxytocin and having a greater pursuit of serving others rather than ourselves um, is the antidote to like corporate addiction. Um, it's called for like a redefining the struggle that organizations face to inspire innovation rather than resting on abundance resources. So pretty much it's saying like even though sometimes it feels really good to achieve stuff yourself in an organization, you're in a pursuit of a common goal. So you have to put yourself on the service to others, and that's really important. Do you guys have anything to say about that?
Well, according to Sinek, it's about, authority is about to be a person who sacrifice and make acts of service, right? As you just told us, Jesus.
Mhm. Yeah.
Also, as Jesus said, that leaders must implement human relationships and also uh, this that technology is helpful for them, and by
Mhm.
this establishing new working forms by implementing these two human relationships and technology, also to encourage the team and having this healthy balance that Juan Pablo was mentioning, and also that leaders must communicate effectively so this can work effectively,
Mhm.
and also while having an organizational structure to have this change and implementation.
Perfect. Yeah, really well said. It gives us a lot of insight on what you guys think of the book. And to not make this video any longer, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. And I'm just gonna say a brief summary, of what we learned from these sections. Pretty much, business culture has developed an addiction to a pursuit of numbers and profit. Supported by incentive structures that promote individualism over cooperation. This fixation on which the employees who are doing pretty much the work, they lose that main focus of like, well, an organization is about humans. It's humans trying to achieve a common goal. um, so this section was talking about how we have to put ourselves to the service of others that are also helping us achieve a goal in the organization, which pretty much creates trusting relationships, and reframes like the organizational challenges as like inspirational struggles that transcend abundant like resources. So it's pretty much like a pursuit of a greater goal that everybody has to pretty much contribute, not just like, oh, money, 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 profit, profit, because at the end of the day, well, business is there to make money, but it's also like that human aspect of it, so that's really important. Anything else, anything else, you guys want to add, or are we good there? I think
We're
we're
all
gonna leave
done.
it there. Yeah, we're all done. All right, so thank you for watching our final episode, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.